So I just got this in the mail a few days ago. Now, before anybody starts pounding away on the keyboard, starting a flame war in the comments section, let's not do that, all right? Whether it's about Call of Duty versus Battlefield or PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One or whatever. Besides, I'm getting both of them anyways, so I'm like Switzerland in this whole console war thing. I really don't give a f***. So instead of bickering back and forth over what system is better, please post in the comments what games you're most excited to play in the new generation. So last night I was trying to reply to some of your comments and some of my new videos, but unfortunately YouTube is broken right now and I can't reply to like 95% of the comments, which really sucks. So YouTube, you've changed the comment section. Now let's fix the comment section. So just bear in mind that I'm not trying to be a jerk. I literally cannot respond to some of your comments. Or I just hate you. One last thing, I know a bunch of you are waiting for my next bad movies review, and trust me, it is coming. I am working on it right now, so just stay tuned. It's gonna be up in a few days. All right, good, now we can get into this, because I know a lot of you have been asking for this, so I'm gonna give it to you. Gravity with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney can easily be added to my list of favorite movies for 2013. And I never thought I'd say this, but I would actually recommend that you see it in 3D. I know that's crazy coming from me, but seriously, I loved it in 3D. And I know there's probably a lot of you out there that are a fan of 3D movies. That's totally cool. I've just never really been a big fan of them. For some reason, when I watch them, I always get like a headache. But that's what happens when you start getting old. I mean, first it's your back, and then your knees start to go, and then you can't watch 3D movies. It's pretty much the general succession of events. But anyways, I really loved this movie because the whole time I felt so immersed in it. I mean, the filmmakers really did an incredible job of making you feel like you were in space. And even though the amount of sound in this movie is pretty minimal because it takes place in, space, the movie still manages to be really intense throughout its 90-minute runtime. Seriously, there's this one part where they're just kind of floating through space towards this space station, and they gotta get there quick because Sandra is running out of oxygen. So they're just drifting through space, having this conversation. Meanwhile, Sandra's like, oh yeah, I only got like 2% of my oxygen left. So you're just kind of left sitting there like, oh my god, is she gonna make it? At least I was. Overall, this is a fantastic movie. It's got great pacing. The 3D was amazing. Some of these shots they did, the takes were just so long. It was really cool to watch. So this movie has got "See It" written all over it. There are still some of you asking what happened to Scott and Matt. So if you really want to know, you're probably going to hate this, but you got to go to the Facebook page because I wrote a note. I know you're wondering why wouldn't I just make a video explaining it. Truth be told, I'm just not going to make a video on that. I know that some of you don't like that because you don't want to use Facebook or you don't have Facebook or whatever, but sorry. There's things in life I don't like either. Like caraway seeds. I f***ing hate caraway seeds. They ruin rye bread. The one time he gave me a sandwich, a peanut butter sandwich, and it was made out of rye bread with caraway seeds in it. Seriously, get some rye bread with caraway, slap some peanut butter on that bitch, and try and eat it. It's like what the Grim Reaper eats every morning with a cup of black cold coffee. Rye bread with caraway seeds. Toasted.